What is up, legends? We are back. Back. And we're back in Aether. Obviously, the time has come. So those of you who know this journey that I've been on in Aether know that I've been using Holder from the very start. And I never took out a Holder. She's carried the weight this entire time. She's been my God tier waifu. And now Gengchen is here. And she is just a 5-star version of what Holder is, and that's who's going to take over at this point. She does everything that Holder does, just better overall. And they have the same attack beat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross over. I'm still going to have this, and basically Holder's team is basically going to be the second team, and then Gengchen's team is going to be team number 1, which is amazing because this team is already built up pretty good and pretty strong, and I really don't need to do anything else with them. They can just do everything in the game right now. Obviously, the scaling starts to fall behind eventually with this, but they still do well with her, with Hera,
You aren't going to waste my time.
and Sakura.
What's up?
Is good to go. All right, so now that Gengchen is actually here, she comes with an event, which look at this baddie outfit that she got going on right now. So I am going to try my very best to farm this later on. I got time, I got 21 days, but obviously I want to get the character first, and I want to get her function first as well, and then spend my remaining time trying to get this outfit, and then I'm gonna double back trying to get the character, if that's all possible within this whole time of 21 days. If I don't get the outfit, I just don't get the outfit. Her base outfit is pretty amazing as it is. Now in this shop, as you go through doing things, you have other stuff that you can actually pick up, which we get this currency right here, which if you go down, you notice that we can get basically a little bit of a card where you can just throw out into chat. You get modules which you can use actually to build up Gengchen if you actually get her, or any other character that you want to use for that. You also get a scene that you can go after as well, which is this epic scene right here. And you have missions or memories that you can actually go ahead and actually see as well. To actually get these currencies, you do have to actually spend, as you guys can see, and spend 120 and get a VIP invite, but normally it costs 1200. We're not doing that right now, obviously, because we need to go summon and get this character. But yeah, you can see all the goodies and stuff that's actually in here. I wish they had summon currency, like give you like scans other than just like that 110 scan right there. This is more scans. I want more scans, but it's good to get this that little bit right there as well. So you do actually get to use her a little bit in the story. See, I've done all this already, but I'll go in and actually use her again. And I'll make this really simple for you. As far as the way this character is, we're not going to break her down right now because I don't have her. I want to break her down when I actually have her and have her built, and then put her in front of you. That's usually how I do this in this games, but I will break down her core function. Pretty similar to the way that Holder has. She has attack beats, being that her first skill.
Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere.
It's kind of a shotgun skill. She's going to fly up into the sky with her dragon water, and then come down and hit whatever's in front of her, like a few feet in front of her, like 10 feet or something like that. She has a mechanic that goes between yin and yang, and depending on what you are in, as you can see right here, yang, we're going to do this really quick, deals damage to enemies. When you're in yang, for the most part, what you need to know is that you're going to levitate something, and when you're in yin, you're going to drag them, basically. So deals damage, water gathers enemies from a small area. That's the setup for other stuff. That's her first skill. Second skill is kind of a flat down AoE. It puts like, she'll jump forward and put a little circle down on the ground, and again, yang is going to make enemies levitate at the last hit, and then grants a stack of yang, which you get stacks as well between the yin and yang, and then yin deals damage and then marks them and then switches to yang. Third skill, Antarctic Echo, which is like your big kind of like gunshot skill to do big damage. Casting Antarctic Echo inflicts sluggish on all enemies in the field. Yang expends the marks, dealing water damage that gathers enemies from a large area. After this skill, cast skill 1 and 2 and switch between yin modes with CD reset. This skill also switches the yin mode as well. The Mai enters Apex, which is U state, and when you're in Apex, yin expends marks, dealing damage. Pretty much the same type of thing. It go into details. It pretty much tells you what each individual thing is. Apex is just kind of like God mode. They have extra damage. That's the quickest way to say it. And then your ultimate, she basically does like a swipe that hits everything and a 180 in front of you. Doesn't hit behind you. Actually, I've never seen it do that, but doesn't hit behind you, this is better, obviously, than what Holder does. Holder has like a very linear, straight attack, but it kind of does like the same type of thing as far as damage wise and according to how many stacks that you have. So we'll go in so you can see it in action, and you're gonna notice when I attack and the way I use this character is the exact same way that I use Holder, because they have the same attack beats. This is almost, it feels like the same character almost, except that this is a better character because she just has more, and then she has the mechanic of yin and yang that you can go through depending on what you want to actually deal with. So again, you see normals feel exactly the same. There's the one right there. It pumped everybody up again. And her normals are actually better than Holder's too, because it has mad AoE on it. Like, look at these normals. Bam, look at that splash. And I dragged them all in to get hit by the normals. Get the dragon, and then now I have the second attack and Sting. And the Yang, I believe. So then I can unload it, which I missed because they died already. So we go back in. That was a dragon, and now we got, ouch. Now we got the damage going. We're gonna bring the circle in. Unload it.
A shifting world with fixed principles.
Big damage into the break.
9 truths come to the light. To prosper or to perish.
We got all this damage going.
Stay calm at the very heart of emptiness.
Look at that bar just going delete. Get out of that. No hitting me with that. Back in the break again. All my stacks are used. Build up some stacks again. Yeah, he just said, I give up. I didn't even get a chance to build the stacks. Now, her tandem attack character is, I literally have her, which you're looking at her, and bam, I just need to do her sigils, but everything else on her is actually built. I ended up pausing because I had to get the homie right here as well, Ming Jing, but I didn't get his Functor though, because I just wanted to save my currency, which you see right here, for Gengchen. There would have been no way, there would have been no way for me to actually be able to save in time. You see, I just barely got to having 70 summons, barely. Here's Linglong right here. We just had to do her sigils, which she had a kind of like a event, and I just didn't do the event. Be being real, I'll come up with something else. So that, so you have a side story which you can actually go ahead and get currency from as well, as soon as it loads. Thank you. Which is Primal Aspirations, and you're gonna need tokens to actually do that. And what you would do is go into, I think it's Pressing Priorities. Yes, Pressing Priorities, which you see I've done most of this already. You would go into battle, and basically whichever one that you can take on, which I pretty much did in regular ops. I did the Chang'e Bridge, just spammed it until I got enough and wiped out everything. You can do Yujing. This is harder content. Most people who are just starting into the game, if you're fresh and coming in right now, it's going to be a little bit hard for you to actually go through. So stick to regular ops. You probably be able to get through that as a new player. But everybody else who's been kind of like OG, you can probably do Loud River and, you know, pretty much get through all this and do your redeemers. And you get these right here is basically for Gengchen right here. So just keep that in mind. Also, this could be for other characters, could be for Hodor, because increases range damage by 10%, or any range character that you have. When hitting an enemy with a normal attack, increase skill damage by 5% for 7 seconds. When landing a skill or ultimate, increase normal damage by 15% for 7 seconds. So it just goes back and forth what you need to do, because you need to actually stack yin and yang with her. So this is just perfect for her going through, really nice. And then you have the other stuff that you can normally use to help build the character for the most part. And then you have the Living Soul stuff right here for Dark Osiris, or Osiris, that's Osiris basically. You can actually start giving her extra power as well, which is, she don't need extra power, but apparently they decided to make her a character that can get that right now for whatever reason. So we're gonna head in, and we are just gonna see if we get lucky. I can do all 70 and hope I don't get 50-50'd. If I do, it's just gonna be tragic, because I have no other way to get currency right now other than just wait and do whatever. I even expended all of the weekly stuff for the most part, so I'm just hoping that I don't get 50-50'd. Because this is the character I've been waiting for the most. All right, first one is a negative. All right, first one. All right, second one down. That's 20. 30. This is why I farmed. I know how this game do. 40. 50. 20 more. We went all the way to the end. Imagine if I didn't have enough to get all the way to the end. But I'm pretty sure that I'm on the 50 now. So let's see what happens here. All right. Be nice, game.
Well, allow.
Admin, I'll be back to the front line for a while.
Really?
And I'll be putting you in charge.
I mean, I didn't have her, but come on. Well, I lost. Major rip. And we're back to the start again with no currency. And it's like, there's literally nothing I could do. That's unfortunate. All 70, and we got 50'd. But that's the event. There's light stuff that I can actually do. I could probably get maybe 20 more summons or something like that. But I didn't have her. And probably not gonna use her because I have other characters to deal with right now, so that's heartbreaking.
Admin, you're in charge now.
So these are the characters that I don't actually have right now, but we got ripped. So that is all I got for you guys in this video. I tried, yo. I really tried. Peace.